Hello, everybody, and welcome into the College Football 25 Yellowstone Yams Team Builder Dynasty here over on YouTube. We are here for week 0 as the Buffalo Bulls will go on the road to Billings, Montana at Geyser Field to take on the Yellowstone Yams in their first game in program history. If you're excited for this series, if you're excited for this episode, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as we'll take a look at the Buffalo roster here. Now, this version of the Buffalo Bulls is a lot worse than the caliber of team you're used to seeing here in the SFA universe. They come as a 1.5 prestige team, 73 overall, 73 overall offense, 74 overall defense, with only one player coming in the 80s as a redshirt senior. This is by far the easiest team in our non-conference, so a big opportunity today here in week 0. However, at quarterback, they've got CJ Ogbonna, the scrambling senior, who definitely could be a thorn in our side today with some of these ratings. With that being said, I do like our chances against this running game as Jaquez Barksdale doesn't look to be the best athlete we will face this season in the backfield. Their wide receivers are J.J. Jenkins, Nick McMillan, and Chance Morrow, who's 6'6" here in the slot. We got to do a good job of bottling him up today. And their tight end is Jake Orlando, who looks to be their best target. On defense, I am worried about how our offensive line is going to hold up against these beasts, as guys like George Wollo here in the middle could wreak havoc. Now, the linebacker core may be even better. Sean Dolak is the highest overall on this team, and then they've also got a young gun, Red Murdoch, looking to make a name for himself. Now, looking at this secondary, this is a very great group of players, and for a team of this caliber, this is definitely their strong suit. We are probably going to focus more so on the short passing game and maybe some RPOs, as stretching the field is probably not the best idea, especially with a guy like Leon Fox who doesn't have the greatest arm strength, so we will see how well I can stick to that game plan here today. Now, to kick off the series, we are playing on 6-minute quarters with no accelerated clock. I will bump that up if I need to get to the right amount of plays I want to be at. And as always, I play a very sim style, so I will play offense. However, on defense, I will be using the defensive assist so that I do not make bad plays. I let the players make the plays for themselves based off their ratings. Now, with all that out of the way, let's head over to Geyser Field for kickoff. And here we go. The first game in Yams history kicks off as the Yams will start with the Rock. Charlie Gutierrez on the kickoff return gets to about the 25 as we see Fred Hart, our impact tight end, takes the field. The highest rated player on this roster will start out under center here for Leon Fox. Hands it off to Jerome Neal, our lead back, will get the bulk of the carries today, gets about 5. Now, an early third down here, we hand it off to Neal, and he pushes forward, gets that first down. Moving on a little bit farther here, runs out of time, just throws it out to Neal, and it looks like there's going to be a flag here. Is this going to be a holding? We'll wait for the ref. No, it's going to be a roughing the passer, so tack on 15 to the end of that play. The Yams are in business. Now moving on here, another handoff to Neal, and he gets stuffed up the gut as it looks like George Wollo is going to go down with a bit of an injury here, their top defensive tackle. Now in shotgun here for Leon Fox, he finds a man over the middle. It's Nick Mixon. He has some room down the sideline. Touchdown, Yellowstone Yams. That will be their first touchdown here in program history, picking up right where he left off as a transfer from USC. He broke out in the CFP in season 15. And the Yams take an early 7-0 lead here against the Buffalo Bulls. Nick Mixon was in the slot, matched up on their best player, Dolak there. Big mismatch with the speed. Bad angle from the safety gives the Yams an early lead. So here comes Buffalo's offense now. They take the field. We'll see what they got in store for us today. As they're going to start out in the shotgun. Hands this off to Barksdale. He gets maybe one here. Now a 3rd and 8. Plenty of time over the middle. Big hit from Flanagan, and that's going to be short. So here comes the punt team now. Yams force a 3-and-out. Gutierrez returns both punts and kicks as he's hit hard. That's a fumble. Buffalo has it. What are we doing? You got to call a fair catch there. So now Buffalo gets a free possession. Ogbonna Back to throw, dumps it short. That's going to be about 1 for Chance Morrow. 3rd and 7 now here for the Bulls. Is another button hook here, and that's going to be 4th and inches, but they're going for it. Back in shotgun again as well. We'll see if they can pick this one up. Ogbonna slant, and he hangs on after the big hit from Burdett Jones. Drive continues now as they throw it out to the flat to Chance Morrow. He gets 9 inside the 10. Ogbonna here having a great first drive. Trying to capitalize on the free possession. Throws it out wide. That's another first down. Now inside the 5 here. Ogbonna under center. Hands it off to Barksdale. Terry Baker can't bring him down, but they push him down here. 2nd and goal. Another handoff here to Barksdale. Up the gut. Nobody there. And Buffalo adds a touchdown here to tie it up at 7. So the fumble on the punt proving to be a big issue here early. But now here comes Leon Fox back, and he finds his man Tyrone Easley for his first catch of the day. Now first down, he finds Mixon again over the middle. The speed is killing them in the slot here over the middle. See if the Yams can continue to exploit this matchup. Leon Fox now, they bring up blitz, and this time he's going to go down and sacked. So now a 3rd and 9 here for the Yams. Outside field goal range, and it's intercepted! They're going the other way. The second mistake here for the Yams in the first quarter. He was open, but he just threw it way too late over the middle, and that's going to punish you every single time. Fuqua gets his first pick of the year. And that will end the first quarter here, so mistakes are aplenty here for the Yams in their first quarter in program history, despite having a lot more yards. Now, the game is tied, though, as Buffalo comes out to start the second quarter. And that's going to be a completion to Nick McMillan. And now Ogbonna here again. Deep pass, that's Chance Morrow. Touchdown, Buffalo. What is happening for the Yams? And see, Morrow hits us with the ice in his veins, a 2-play response after the interception. So how will Leon Fox respond here? Well, not much here from Neal. His running not been great today. Over the middle now, that's Ryan McGee, and he'll get them a nice first down. 1st and 10 here. And it's a keeper for Leon Fox, and that goes nowhere. The running game having no success early. Fox again passing late over the middle, hits Ryan McGee, and that goes nowhere. And that will be a punt. So now back on the field is the Buffalo offense. That's a nice saving tackle from Charlie Gutierrez. Ogbonna here throws a deep one. That's a first down. Hits J.J. Jenkins, their top target. 1st and 10 here for Ogbonna over the middle. It's a slant and a touchdown saving tackle there. Drive continues. Ogbonna once again with this play action, but this one's tipped away by Clint Jackson. 3rd and 6 here for Buffalo. Plenty of time in the pocket. Fires that one. It's tipped away as the Yams get off the field. So they start this drive with Ryan McGee once again. 3rd and short. Having to throw the ball. No success today with the run, as that's going to be a first down. So under 2 minutes here for the Yams to try and tie this game up. They're going to yam it deep here. Tyrone Easley, he hits him! And that's going to be a touchdown for your Yellowstone Yams. What a toss, what a catch from Tyrone Easley. Leon Fox definitely underthrew that here, but Tyrone Easley made an adjustment in the air, and that defender needed a map on that play. He got all twisted and turned around, allowed Easley to walk into the end zone, as we've got a tie ball game here at Geyser Field. So with a minute 30 left here, Ogbonna, plenty of time, hits his man over the middle again. It's Chance Morrow. He's having already a big day, that 6'6" receiver here, and they're going to go hurry up. So minute 25 now here for Buffalo. Ogbonna once again, plenty of time, hits his man over the middle, wide open man, it's Morrow, in another 2-play drive. as Buffalo retakes the lead. This man is killing us as he hits them with the on your dome celebration. On your dome and in your home. The fans can't believe it here. The Yams defense is just falling apart. So here comes the offense now to try and get this tied yet again before half. Not a great start there, but 2nd and 11 over the middle. Hits Fred Hart, his first touch of the day, and he has room. He breaks a tackle, breaks another, and gets out of bounds at the 35. Now 1 minute left here for your Yellowstone Yams. See if they can punch this home. Dumps this one off to Jerome Neal. Breaks a tackle, finds a first down. He is a very capable receiving back. Leon Fox now has some time. He's going to scramble, and he gets hit hard. Trying to get that first down, they'll mark him short. And timeout for the Yams as it looks like Leon Fox is shaken up. And as you see here, oof, big time wear and tear on that lower body. We'll see how that impacts him the rest of the game. As you can see up here, top left, a replay of that hit. Now 2nd and 2, now throw it out wide, and that's a drop from Ryan McGee. 3rd and 2 now, quick throw to Chuck Sledge. His first catch of the day, gets a first down. Now 1st and 10, they are going to take a shot to Ryan McGee, and he can't use his size to get that touchdown. So 2nd and 10 now, throw this one, and that is going to be about 6, but clock is running. They're going to have to hurry this up. Still have a timeout in the back pocket. See if the Yams can punch this in before half. Leon Fox drops back. He takes off. He finds some room. Leon Fox, touchdown, Yams. The Yams tie it up here right before half. Leon Fox, baby. And despite multiple turnovers in the first half, we've got a tie ball game. The fans are loving it here as that will take us to halftime. 21-21 is your score, and the passing on both sides has been incredible. Almost no ability to run from either side. So we'll see if either team can get that run game going, as Buffalo will get the ball first. They're going to start out with a screen pass here, and that's J.J. Jenkins. 2nd and 3 now here for Buffalo. Throws this one out wide, tipped away by Burdett Jones. Early 3rd down here. Can the Yams force a 3 and out? They're going to fake the handoff. Keeper for Ogbonna, and he's brought down by Jay Jones. So 3 and out here. The Yams take over, and Neal up the gut. This is going to be his best run of the day so far. Yams now at midfield. Fox drops back, hits Sledge with the slant, and he hangs on as he's hit. Now 3rd and 2 here. Looks like they're going to go right back to the slant here, and Sledge hangs on again. And now some play action for Leon Fox. He steps into the throw, and what is he doing? It's intercepted. They're going the other way. Buffalo Bulls with the easiest interception of their lifetime. Leon Fox just never saw the strong safety, Jonathan Capo. Unreal mistake there from Leon. Just as the Yams were getting in range, and the fans just cannot believe it. Their 3rd turnover. So here comes Buffalo now. Free possession at midfield. They get a first down. 2nd and 10 now here for Ogbonna. Just throws this out wide, and a big hit there from Flanagan, saving a bunch of yards there. 3rd and 14 now. Can the Yams get off the field? As that's tipped away as he's hit, and the Yams get the stop. So now here come the Yams on offense. They try to get something going with Nick Mixon. Doesn't get much there. 3rd and 1 now. They're going to go with the jet sweep. They find the outside. He turns the corner, and that's going to be a nice gain for Mixon. 2nd and 10 now here for the Yams. And he tries to escape, but he goes down. Another sack. So 3rd and 14 now here for Yellowstone. And nothing open downfield. They'll dump it off, and that's dropped. Drive ends there. So here comes Buffalo now, as Terry Baker's going to get involved now as the Yams get their first sack of the day. It'll be a 2nd and forever now here for Buffalo. So a 3rd and 13 here for Ogbonna. That stadium pulse activated. Nothing open downfield. He takes off. The defender can't get to him. Flanagan, and no, they're going to mark that as a first down. Unreal spot there. Flanagan incredibly quick, unable to make the play. But here he is. Jay Jones gets his sack as he celebrates there. Now 2nd and 12 here for Buffalo as they try to set up a screen, and that's tipped away. So 3rd and 12 now. Can the Yams get off the field? They throw this deep, and it's into the turf at the base of Chance Morrow. So here comes a punt now. Gutierrez not calling a fair catch as it looks like we have a injury timeout here. And that's Clint Jackson, one of our starting linebackers, but it looks like he'll be okay with some bruised ribs as we hit the end of the 3rd quarter here. And once again, all passing here today, neither team above 50 rushing yards. The Yams are loving it here. The first game in FBS history as it's 3rd and 1 here for the Yams. Hands off to Jerome Neal, and he can't get there. No rushing room here today, but they're going to go for it now. Sean Martin in the backfield, first time today, and he gets that first down. So 1st and 10 for the Yams. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in this game. Play action, rolls left, and that's a fumble. No! The Bulls have it. Unreal, the 4th turnover of the day. Leon Fox, what are you doing? Buffalo takes over in plus territory now, as that is the Buffalo defense. Red Murdoch, he just came right off the edge, poked it away from Leon Fox, and Bazile picks it up. Unreal, as now Buffalo has the ball as they go play action themselves, and that goes nowhere. Jed Patrick on the sack. So 2nd and 12 now here as the defense tries to hold. Get the Yams another possession, and they get Morrow here for about 7. So a 3rd and 5, critical play for the defense. Ogbonna rolls right. Patrick gives chase, and he pushes him out. Another sack. So here comes the field goal unit to take the lead here. It's going to be about 50 yards for the Bulls. It's up, and it's good. Buffalo has the lead, the first points of the 2nd half for either team. So here comes the Yams here, down 3 as they start out with another RPO to Mixon, goes nowhere. 2nd and 8 now here for the Yams. Nice clean pocket, laid over the middle once again, trying to get something downfield as Wolo's injured again, his 2nd injury of the game. But 3rd and 2 here, they're going to hand it off to Neal, and that goes nowhere. And they're punting. So interesting decision here from Chad Barber, as that's almost blocked, trusting his defense to get him the ball back here. I mean, the way they're playing today, this does seem like an okay decision, as they do get nice returns. So first play, it's going to be an RPO. They get it out to Jenkins for 7. 2nd play, Ogbonna keeps it. Nobody stays home. That's a first down for Buffalo, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Next play here to the outside, and Barksdale goes down. Timeout, Yams. 2nd down and 12 now. Couple of first downs would end the game here as he gets the outside. Wrong hole for Jay Jones, and that will be a first down. Oh no, things are starting to get real for the Yams. They all of a sudden can't stop the run, and there goes Ogbonna down the sideline. He breaks a tackle inside the 5. And that will do it here, folks. As victory formation, Buffalo is going to take the first game of the year. The Yams will fall in their program debut 24-21. I really thought that we could punt it and get the ball back the way our run defense was playing, and I really couldn't trust our run game all day long. As Chance Morrow is your player of the game, he was popping off. 7 catches, 123 with 2 touchdowns. But this was an incredible game. We got to limit those turnovers. 4 turnovers today for the Yams. A lot of those were definitely were my mistakes. We definitely could have erased those, like the punt return or that one to Capo in the 2nd half. But as we look here at the stats, I mean, it was just really close. The only thing you can point to is honestly those turnovers, which hopefully we can clear up as the season goes along. But here's the stats here. Leon Fox, 275. He had 2 touchdowns. Neal just couldn't do anything here. Only 43 yards. And we really spread the ball around. I really liked Mixon, really liked Easley, but we do need to get him the ball more. Same thing with Fred Hart. And on defense, I mean, I like the way we played. We started getting some pressure there in the second half. But the lack of turnovers, we got to start forcing some turnovers, getting some of those free possessions back here. So really, my only takeaway from this game is the lack of turnovers versus how many we gave them. But we did have some nice deflections. Hopefully we can turn those into interceptions later. Zogbana completely cooked us here. 209 through the air, 76 completion percentage. And then obviously through the air, most of their running came in that final drive to win the game. Outside of Morrow, though, I was happy with the pass defense. Jenkins did get a couple of ones, but I really liked the way our defense really played. And their defense, obviously, completely bottled up our run game. They kept getting a ton of pressure as well. And then how about that play from Red Murdoch getting that forced fumble? He just completely shot out of a cannon on that fumble. And that was it for the game. That's really what sealed it there. So a really fun game here for the Yams, as Chad Barber will gain another level here up to 2.5. Now, on the bright side of losing that heartbreaker, we don't pick up any injuries. Clinton Jackson went down with some bruised ribs. He'll be back. Leon Fox also had some wear and tear issues, but he doesn't seem to be missing any time. So now let's take a look around the country at some Week 0 results as Florida State gets it done against Georgia Tech. Miami falls to USF in a shocker here on the road. And remember, UTSA is now in the Mountain West as they dominate Kennesaw State here in their opener. Tulane takes down Oklahoma on the road, as it looks like Tulane may be the odds-on favorite here to get that G5 auto bid. Nevada, another Mountain West team, drops one here to the ACC SMU. And finally, Oregon, a national title contender here, takes down our rivals, Boise State. As we take a look now at the National Players of the Week, you got Red Murdoch from the Buffalo Bulls, the man who had the forced fumble on us to win the game. He got that sack along with 8 total tackles. And then your Offensive Player of the Week is Cortez Branham Jr. from the Nevada Wolfpack, 8 receptions, 103 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Now, as we check out the Mountain West, it is obviously Branham Jr., but also Brandon Brown from UTSA. He picked up 3 sacks in that big-time win against Kennesaw State. So as we simulate to the official Week 1 here in the Dynasty, we get a bunch of updates here on our recruiting. We have a lot of top 5s, which is awesome. Some top 8s for some of our big-time guys, like our number 1 recruit, DeMarco Sheets. Rob Cole at 4 stars, as well as Folan and Poe. Remember, at this point of the season, it's all about getting to that top 8, then that top 5, finally that top 3 with the hopes of securing the verbal commitment. And we are right on track. Now, we do lose out on 2 guys, but we weren't going after them anyways. So now as we look at our actual board here, well in the lead here for Sheets, we got to keep that pedal to the metal as he is our number 1 guy. It looks like our early strategy of sending the house on a select few prospects is really working well. Looks like Poe, we might get a commitment here pretty soon. The only guy I see here that we are not in the lead for is Sean Suttle. So our backup quarterback, this is a fantastic start for us early, and I'm really proud of where we are. Now, we did have some remaining points from Week 0 for scouting, and I decided to put more points into Kronk and Cleland, these 2 receivers that are very intriguing. Receiver is going to be a need here down the line very quickly, so really want to get as many of these guys in as possible. I also scouted Garrison Cleland one more time, as that 75 catching with that deep route and agility really piqued my interest. We still don't know the speed, but I am holding out hope that those are both 90 plus, but we'll see here in the coming weeks. Now, we are going to remove these 2 prospects that did lock us out, as now our 34 available prospects shrinks to 32. So as these battles at the top start to commit, we're going to have to add a lot more of these lower guys and try to get as many as possible. Now, we do have two upgrades here for Chad Barber after week 0, after the loss to Buffalo, and we're going to focus on quarterback because we want to get to that tier 2 where recruiting actions have a bigger impact on quarterbacks. And we've already identified that DeMarco Sheets is the quarterback of the future, is our number 1 prospect, so we want to get the biggest bang for our buck with those hours and really fully send the house on him early in this rebuild. So that'll do it for the Yellowstone Yams Team Builder Dynasty here over on College Football 25. Next week, we'll make our Mountain West debut as UTEP comes to Geyser Field as the Yams try to get their first win in program history. If you like this video, leave a like and consider subscribing as we are on the road to 500 subscribers, and we'll see you in the next one.